Yo, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to another awesome Minecraft video for you guys today. Today, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to be showcasing a pretty insane mod. And this mod adds, well, if you guys can recognize any of the characters around me, you know what? We'll just go check out the chest and you guys will see. It adds mobs from the Amazing Digital Circus into Minecraft. We got all the way from POMNI to Gangle. We got Chad over here and a lot of stuff happening over there. So, right before we get started and right before we check out all these awesome mobs, if you guys could do me a favor and help me hit a like goal, that'd be absolutely insane. If we can hit, maybe let's try to go for, you know what, let's try to go for 8 likes for today's video, that'd be awesome. Go down there and slap that like button down below, and let's get started. Okay, so 2 things about this mod. One, well, this add-on is based off of the Amazing Digital Circus. It's like a show, like an animated show made by a creator called, I think, Glitch, right? If I'm wrong, I apologize, but I'm pretty sure that's what it is. I'm really behind on the series, so I'm not going to know some of these characters, unfortunately, so if you guys do have more info, feel free to let me know. And second of all, this add-on was created specifically by the same guy who created a previous add-on we showcased in the past, which was a Poppy Playtime add-on, so I'm excited to see how this one looks. Either way, a chest right there for the mobs we've already showcased, and I guess we'll get started with these guys. Alright, so first things first, as you guys can see, the mobs do, I guess, spawn naturally in survival, so if you just want to walk around and check everything out while playing normal survival Minecraft, that is a complete possibility, but you can just spawn them in yourself. So obviously, 3, 2, and 1, the main character from my point of view, POMNI. So, yeah, POMNI is kind of the character that kind of just gets tossed into the world, and honestly, I don't know anything too much past that, but I am planning on catching up to the series, so pretty cool stuff. Love the design, and has a whole, like, what is this, like, it's not a clown, it's more of a jester theme going on, so pretty cool design. Next character we got is, okay, I'm not sure how to pronounce this, it's either Ragasa or Ragasa, so someone feel free to let me know. Again, a while since I've seen the series, but here we go. 3, 2, and 1.
We can't exactly die. It's like the whole thing here.
Yep. As you guys can see, if you hit them, you know, you see a cool sensor bar when they talk and some cool sounds and all that. They all have like voice lines, or not all of them, but they have like voice lines from the series for some of the characters, so pretty insane. Next, and this is just my opinion, the best designed character in the show, KINGER, and it's literally what the name states.
I'm starting to think.
Yeah, it's like a king chess piece with googly eyes in like an actual king, I guess, you know, attire going on. I kind of like how majestic it looks, and that's honestly really, really cool there. Alright, next we get 2 different variations with specific character. Now, I'm not sure why it's in a maid outfit, but JAX.
Oh my god! Are you seriously gonna blame me for something that everybody else did too?
Yep. And we also get JAX in a maid outfit.
Because I didn't fight back. That means
So, it's JAX, but in a maid outfit. I have no idea what happens in the series to get JAX in a maid outfit, but hey, I'm sure it's very plot relevant. Alright, Bubble. And this one's really hard to explain what this character is, but
No thanks, I'm trying to quit.
Yeah. It's a bubble with sensor bars. I don't know why it's so fun to do. Alright, next we got Gangle. So 3, 2, and 1.
We can't spend all night out here talking about our feelings.
Yeah. By the way, I do like the design of Gangle. Like, look, every time you hit Gangle, you see the mask kind of crack, which is kind of cool. So, pretty awesome. Next, we got Zooble, which I think there is an item to do with Zooble. So, let's quickly go back to the chest. Wait, where did I put it? Guys, where is the chest? Oh, right here. Okay, so let's quickly grab this item first. So, spare parts for Zooble. So, Zooble is, well, I'll let you guys see. 3, 2, 1.
Never remember because... never mind.
And then we got a spare parts for Zooble, which not too sure what we can do with it.
Exactly what I'm
Never
talking
remember
about.
because... never mind.
Yeah, alright. Something definitely happened there, but awesome stuff. And, you know, last for this, I guess, section is CAINE. 3, 2, 1.
Welcome to the Amazing Digital Circus!
So it's like these, teeth with eyes inside, and then, you know, wearing a magician's outfit, and I'm pretty sure, okay, I usually don't manage to do this right, but I think that CAINE actually has a new form that shows up in later episodes. Again, I'm not too sure what happens because I'm behind on the series, but okay, it does happen. Okay. There we go, there we go, there we go. Dude is growing tall. And we get multiple arms, the giant arms, kind of going all over the place, attacking pretty much everything. So again, I'm kind of behind on the series, so I have no idea what possibly happens to cause what seems like a boss fight, but feel free to let me know in the comments, or maybe not. Maybe I don't want to be spoiled. Either way, though, I think that's a ridiculously awesome indie add-on, and wow, kind of crazy how you kind of have to beat him before it happens, but hey, you know, it is how it is. But yeah, that was the first set of mobs. Let's get on to the next set and see what we got next. So, okay. Next set, and the spawn eggs don't look too crazy anymore, but again, I think this is just a work in progress add-on, so I'm pretty sure later down the line, you know, more gets added to the spawn eggs, and yeah. So, Jelly Man Green. So, I think with some of these newer mobs, we also won't get a lot of voice lines and all that, so let's try Max. Yeah, so you just get, you know, basic hit sounds, but the models are done, which is, I think, is really cool. Gamigo. Yeah, awesome. And was that a drink sound? I think so. We got Fudge. So Fudge looks good at least. And yeah, so some of these mobs definitely are done in terms of voice lines and I guess, you know, obviously the spawn eggs, but they still have the models done for the most part, or at least I'm assuming it's done. So abstraction, we all know what this is, and it's the thing that causes problems. So yeah, feel free to do whatever you want while I spawn in the Gloink Star. Awesome. We got Princess Lulilalu. Again, some of these characters I just don't know. I'm sorry, I just haven't like watched the whole thing, but I really should. Like, this thing is on everything now. Alright, we got Queen Gloink. Ooh. That actually looks really cool, I can't even lie. Kaufmo. Oh, wait. Why aren't... What was that? Wait, what is it? Wait, I don't have no idea what's coming out of the mouth, but kind of surprising how this one isn't completely done. I kind of expected it to be. But okay, whatever. Cool. Let's move on to the last set. That set was a lot easier to get through considering none of them had voice lines. But again, hopefully in the future, we'll see what's up. Alright, Jelly Man Red. Awesome. Jelly Man Pink. Okay. Blue. Alright. Gummy Elephant. Ooh. I have no idea what this is, but okay, cool. Gloink Triangle. Alright, I can kind of guess. Gloink Circle. We got some shapes going on. Gerald? Okay, so definitely some of these don't seem done. We got Chad and Gloink Square. So it's a pretty cool add-on nonetheless. Like with the mobs that are completely done, I'm gonna guess it's the, you know, the ones that have, I guess, designed spawn eggs. Everything else seems like it's still, you know, on, I guess, you know, work in progress. I don't really want to say that, but I guess it is what it is. But the ones that are done, I guess, you know, we have a lot of cool stuff going on here. Again, CAINE's other form, which, how did you get stuck in the ground? Like, what actually happened to get you stuck in there? Oh, is it because you were fighting CAINE and CAINE did some magic tricks? Okay, that probably is it. But, you know, other characters also, you know, you can interact with and all that. And when you defeat them, as you guys can see, you get to see a little bit of the, yeah. But, you know, let me know what you guys think. Nonetheless, I kind of wish CAINE was out here. You just kind of losing health for no reason. You know what? You can, take over. Yep. There we go. Kind of love how you just have to, like, beat CAINE and then he just kind of does that, right? So let them two just do whatever and all that. And whoever keeps saying the Amazing Digital Circus, you can be quiet right now because the video is about to end. So, let me know what you guys thought about the add-on. If you guys did enjoy, drop down a like, subscribe, let me know what you guys think, if you guys like the Digital Circus, or the Amazing Digital Circus and all that, and, yeah. Anyways, thank you guys for watching, see you guys later, and peace. Bye, guys!